first of all, I want to thank every single one of you who has reached out and supported my oracle deck, and my channel, and just the whole thing, you know. I want to thank everyone so much. It means the world to me. I thought that we would do a VR to Feeding My Soul 1212 Angel, and her tarot tag, Show Us Your Decks. So, let me see. Technology. Okay, first question. A deck you want to use, but for whatever reason hasn't seen any playtime on your desk. Let me grab it right here. Oh my goodness. Oh dear viewers, I was hoping to not have to edit this video, and yet here we are. Okay, anyway, the deck I want to use, but hasn't had any reading time yet, is the Solera Occulto Meliora Tarot. No, that's not to say I have done some readings with it. I have done 2 readings with it. One was just to get to know you, you know. But I had very intentional plans for this deck. A very specific practice that I wanted to do, and I never got around to it. Well, I haven't gotten around to it yet, I should say. I have a lot of ideas and ADHD, so like, I know that I will get to the practice that I had planned with this deck. I just haven't yet. It's gorgeous though, and having it out makes me kind of want to keep it out. Gorgeous deck. Had it for a while. Have not engaged with it how I want to yet. But I'm still alive and the deck is still here, so there is hope. It's also a chunky deck. Solera Occulto Meliora. Let me see. Oh man. Okay. The 12th deck from the right on your tarot shelf. Oh, I'm gonna have to pause it. Ta-da! Tarot Classic. Yeah, 12th deck from the right on your tarot shelf. I have several tarot shelves, so I just picked one, and this was the 12th. The box has seen better days. Yeah, Tarot Classic. Marseille deck. Old, vintage, if you want to call it vintage, deck. Wonderful reader. I still use this. I love it. I found it at a yard sale, so score. Great reader. Tarot Classic. Let me see, anything else? Yeah, no, just 1974. There we go. Yeah. So, that was my Tarot Classic. I have to put it back, otherwise it won't get put back. Jack is in the room. A deck I'm thinking about rehoming. Well, snap. Let me go see. Oh, I found one. Luna's Bear Tarot. I even did like an unboxing and walkthrough of this deck because I was so I was so stinking excited about it. I was going through some things and feeling some feels, and I wanted something cute, you know? And, I don't know. Here, once I saw it, I just couldn't unsee it. So every time I would pull, right, this is it, right? Like, I don't know, fine viewers. Does that look to you like how it looks to me, or am I just a gutter-minded kind of person? Because, like, I just can't. I can't. Like, if not for those cards, I could absolutely do this deck and have, but like, and then the look on her face, his face, oh my God, that makes it even worse. Oh, yeah, I just can't. Everything else is so stinking cute about this. Look at that Three of Swords. That's the softest, most adorable Three of Swords I have ever seen. You know, but it just, I just can't unsee it now. I just can't unsee it, fine viewers. So, if you want a copy of Luna's Bear Tarot, lightly used, leave a comment, I'll send it to you. Oh man. So that is a deck that I am definitely thinking of rehoming. Luna's Bear Tarot. The next prompt. A deck I don't store in its original box. And why? Well, I feel like I have a lot of decks that I keep in bags, and now when I want to find one, I can't see it. Hold on. Okay, I have to try to not burn my hair or any of the decks. Hong Kong Garden Tarot. I chose this because, like, the box is gorgeous. It really is. But there's no finger cutouts, so it takes a lot of effort to get it open, first of all. Like, it's gorgeous production-wise. Absolutely. Like, it's textured. It's gold. It's shiny. But that's just too much for me, fine viewers. That's too cumbersome. I love just a deck box. You know, like a tuck box. I love tuck boxes. But that's just too much. So I keep it in a bag. Because it's easier. I keep all of my decks that come in big cumbersome boxes. I'll make a bag for them. You know, so yeah. Hong Kong Garden Tarot. This is just a gorgeous deck. I love it. Real chatty, real on point. Yeah, so Hong Kong Garden Tarot, or literally any of my Llewellyn decks. I just chose this one because the box and the deck were handy. Okay, next prompt. A deck with more or less than 78 cards. Well, heckins, I should have just consolidated some questions there. But I guess for a tarot deck, I'll go with Mindscapes Tarot because it's close by. And it also has more than 78 cards. It has a few extra major arcana cards. And now when I'm looking for one, I won't find it. Oh, no, that's also not the one. Oh, that's close. We're getting closer. Anyway, while I'm looking for the extra cards in this deck, here, see? The Great Work. 23. There's a 22. I got this in a Hay House Club card deck box, whatever you wanna, however it's called. I've been using this. This is a wonderful deck. It's a chunky dude, but really on point. Gorgeous. Well, snap. I guess the only one that I will find, because I'm on camera, is the Great Work. I don't know. I think it has 80. Yeah, 80 card deck and guidebook. So it has 2 extra major arcana cards. And mass market. Mindscapes Tarot. Let me see. What is next? A deck with a cloud on the box. I don't know if that's a cloud or if that's just a torn picture. Oh, ha! Found one. It's close by. The Sassy Dragons Tarot by Peggy Papez. This is another one of those that I leave out because I use it. It's so... I love this deck. I really do. It's a beautiful deck. Real clear, real on point, and just so stinking cute. So yeah, Sassy Dragons Tarot by Peggy Papez. I don't know. Now that I have it out, I feel like I need to use it. Oh my goodness, that was not the point of the video, was it? I don't think it was. Anyway, we'll leave it there. Other people's opinions of you are none of your business. So, a deck that has a cloud on the box. Sassy Dragons Tarot. Let's see, what is the next question? A deck I've never shown on my channel. A deck I have never shown on my channel. I don't know. I feel like I started my channel in an effort to show my decks. I don't know. Let me go see. Okay, fine viewers. I found a deck that I've never shown on my channel. I don't think so, at least. This is the White Newman Tarot. It came in a really awkward box, sliding box thing, so I made it a bag. Those are the backs. Mass market deck. Yeah, I've never shown this. I haven't used this deck in, gosh, quite a while. I had been using it as kind of like a crochet deck, I suppose. I don't know, just a creative thing, you know. And I had a wrist injury and I couldn't crochet for, God, almost a year. So I haven't really used this deck since then. It's a really great deck. I like it. It's gorgeous art. Easy, clear reader. I just the purpose I used it for kind of came to a halt. I suppose that I don't need a reason necessarily to use this deck. But you know how sometimes in your mind you will make up rules that don't really exist except to you? Yeah. So anyway, White Newman. I do like this deck. In a fancy little Sara pouch. Perfect color too. Okay, so let me see, what is the next prompt? A deck with another animal besides a lion and the strength card. I don't know, I think I have one. Hold on. Alright, I found one from the Neoth Tarot. And I even dug it out first. It's St. Brandon and a whale on the strength card in the Neoth Tarot. Let me move my stuff around. This is another Yonasa Yaos deck. This deck doesn't get near the attention that her other decks do, but this one is based more on folklore and myth. It's real great deck. It's beautiful. Yeah. Don't know what else to say. Neoth Tarot. Okay, let me put her away. How do you put your decks back in their boxes? Fine, viewers, do you make your decks sleep on their back, or are they tummy resters? Leave a comment and let me know. Okay, next question. A deck that comes in a box inside another box. Oh, well, I have one of those. I have one of those very close at hand, but it's buried under stuff. Okay, Find Your Magic Tarot. This is a US Games deck, and it comes in one of those slide-out doohickeys. And then inside the slide-out box doohickey, it comes in a tuck box. And, okay, I understand that the book might have necessitated... No, they could have just put it all inside of a tuck box. It's all the same size. I don't know. It's a chunky guidebook too. I like this deck. This is a real good all-around reader. That's why it's so close. I love the color palette. The guidebook in this deck is really good because some of the, like this for the Hierophant, some of the cards go their own way and do their own thing. This for Strength. But I like that. I like the way the illustrations lean and how they kind of make you think differently. I love that for the Tower. Plus, it's got a good vibe. It's an easy reader. I love the color palette. Like, I wouldn't have normally said that this is something that I would gravitate towards. But, like, it honestly surprises me how good this deck is. That for the Three of Swords. Oh, just... Oh. And that for the Empress. Oh, I love this deck. That's why it stays out on my bookshelf. without the tuck box, because one box is more than enough. Find your magic tarot. Let me find my phone. What's the next question? A deck that would not appear in my top 10 favorites. A deck that would not appear in my top 10 favorites. I don't know, fine viewers. I have to go look, I guess. I try not to keep decks that I don't like around. I don't know. Let me see. Found one. Found one. Jumble Dance. Jumble Dance Tarot. This deck has been around for a while. It's an indie deck, but it's on the more affordable side. Yeah, 98 this deck came out. I don't... Those are the backs. And it is... It's a longer deck. I think it's probably around the same size width, but it's longer. And I don't have any, they're all in the other room. Anyway, it's okay. No diss at all, no disrespect to the creator. Like, the artwork is gorgeous. I love the artwork. I just don't use it. I just don't use it. I haven't gotten rid of it. So, like, it's not that I don't like it. It's just, I don't know. It wouldn't be in my top 10. Yeah, see, like, this is, I don't know, I guess this is just kind of my thing with this deck. Here we get an emperor who looks not like he is from 1998, right? But then here we get guitars, electric guitars, no less. And I don't know, it seems, I don't know, fine viewers. Yeah, I just, it would not be a top 10 deck for me. Oh, yeah, no. 8 of Cups. Well, we'll leave it on an 8 of Cups. Yeah, maybe I should move on. That's a nice little guidebook, you know, like, just wouldn't be in my top 10. Next prompt. A deck I associate with the color green. Cottage Witch Oracle. Because it's in a green bag. And it's the Cottage Witch Oracle that, I don't know, I think of a cottage witch and I think of greenery and plant life. Plus green backs. I love these backs. Like, honestly, I love those backs. Beautiful. I have all of the expansions. So this has turned into a really chunky deck. I love this deck. It's an NPC deck by Krista at Krista Chronicles. Comes with you can print on demand the guidebook, which I did. I don't always go to the guidebook, but every time I do, the messages just hit me. Just hit me. I think that this deck is very chatty. It's very communicative. It wants to be helpful, you know? And I appreciate that. Sometimes I love a deck that will make me sit down and think and, you know, ruminate on it, come back to it day after day, you know. But sometimes I just want a deck to give me an answer. And this deck does that. I love perspective for the opossum. Plus it has a title and a keyword. So I just intuitively, like, I have my own associations that just work. I highly recommend this deck. It's awesome. So, Cottage Witch Oracle reminds me of green. To be fair, I am a plant person. I am an outdoorsy sort of person. I have a lot of plant decks. So I could have chosen any of them. I went for this one because it was close. Yeah. Let me see. Next. A second-hand, pre-loved, pre-owned, thrifted deck. Do I have anything close? No. Oh, sure. Okay. I don't know. Is that fair to show that one? I don't know, viewers. Is it unfair to show out-of-print decks? Well, we're gonna, 'cause it's close. Man, is this the only one? Yeah. Oh man, like I'm having a major moral dilemma right now. I don't know why. Here, I will go with The Guardian Angel Tarot Cards by Doreen Virtue and Radley Valentine. After Doreen Virtue had her change of consciousness, it was put out under just Radley Valentine. It is out of print. I am sorry. I got this deck. It's in beautiful condition. When I got it, it was in like new condition. I got it at a thrift store on the cheap. And I love this deck. I mean, I love all of my decks. We say that for every deck, don't we? But I keep this out close. It's definitely a grandma deck. I will not deny that. But I love it. It just does a thing. I find that Doreen Virtue decks read very, very well. And this deck, like, it has the whole spiel on the bottom. I don't even need that. I lay a card and the cards speak and they're clear. clear, accurate, on point. This is definitely one of my more trusted decks. Like, if I have a real serious issue, you know, that I just am not, I need help with, this is one that I come to because it is clear. And it tends to be impartial, where some decks lean more, you know, one way or another. This is a very clear, very impartial, but still, I don't know. I can feel this deck speak to me in my heart, I guess. And no, it doesn't always say what I want it to say, but it's clear and true and accurate. So, Guardian Angel Tarot cards. Thrift store find. Paid 20 bucks for it, dear viewers, so if you want old out-of-print decks, check your thrift stores. Next prompt. A deck in your collection with the most used guidebook. That one is easy. Easy peasy. I've got all kinds of stuff on top of it, though. Oh yeah, here we go. The Mysteries of Mary Tarot is by far the deck that I have, that I use the guidebook for every time. I mean, you can tell that this guidebook has been well worn, well loved. There is so much information for each card. Like, we get, dry fingers, but like we get 1, 2, almost 2.5 pages of information just on that one entry. While this is part of like my spiritual practice, I would say that this is definitely a spiritual practice deck. It is also very much a study deck. I've had this deck for several years. Does it say in here? Yeah, for almost 3 years now. And I have read the book cover to cover more than once. So this deck I can pull larger spreads with, absolutely. And it's very powerful when I do. But even then, if I pull 5 cards, I'm going to sit down and read all 5 entries. Even if I already have like an intuitive hit on what it says, I will always go into the guidebook, because the guidebook is decades worth of the creator's knowledge and learning, and it is a true fountain of knowledge. So, The Mysteries of Mary Tarot deck by Hedy Ann Grobler. All of her decks. She just recently released the Mysteries of the Red Madonna. And she has the Mysteries of the Black Madonna as well. All 3 of her guidebooks are books. They are textbooks. They are tomes of information. Highly recommend all 3. So, a deck with water on the box. A deck with water on the box. Well, am I really? Yeah, I'm gonna have to pause it and go find it. Oh, found one, dear viewers, and I had to turn the light on. So, sorry. Anyway, what was it? A deck with water on the box. Duh. The Somnia Tarot. Now that I have this, I'm thinking of other decks that I could have used, but at the time it seemed like a very difficult thing to find. Anyway, water on the box, Somnia Tarot. Photographic deck, done very, very moodily. Anyway, the Somnia Tarot. Lots of water in the deck as well. I feel like it was in the northeast somewhere. Yeah. Oh no. Oh, nope. Somnia Tarot. I don't know, dear viewers. Do you have the Somnia Tarot? Do you like it? I love this deck. It's really eerie. But for a day like today, man, this deck. Yeah, maybe I'm going to leave it out. Leave it out. Have some chai tea. See what kind of mood the Somnia Tarot can bring me. Okay, let me see. Are we still... Oh, sure. Sure. A deck with my most favorite card ever, and why. This was an easy one. Before, as I was watching Angel's initial video, this was what I thought of. This is the Next World Tarot by Christy C. Rode. This is an indie deck. You can get it on her website, or I think she has an Amazon storefront. I have the ginormous size deck. Like, it's the size of my hand. But this, I've had this deck for, again, years. This is one of my favorite decks ever. I love this deck so much. All of these images are my favorite. But this High Priestess. Here, let me make sure. Can you see? Can you see that gorgeous High Priestess there? Oh, I love her. I love her so much. So that's one of them. That's not the card that I had in mind, though. I love this for the Three of Swords. The heart that's just been kicked around, and it's got chewing gum stuck to it. I love this for the Tower. Oh, that's another one. That's still not... I love this Three of Cups. Oh my goodness. I love this deck so much. This is one of those decks where if I haven't used it in a while, it will call me. Yeah. I love the Messenger for the Hierophant. I love Ten of Wands as completion. This is a Thoth-based deck, so we get completion instead of burden. That Knight of Cups, he is very suave. I love that Two of Cups. Oh my goodness. I love the Seven of Cups. We've all been the Nine of Swords. Let me see. Where's the card that I wanted to show? Oh, I love that World card. Oh, I love Queen of Cups here. That's still not... Where the heckins? I love her for the Sun. And I love the King of Pentacles. I love all of these cards. Oh my goodness, where? Oh, that Empress. She is gorgeous. I love that King of Cups. Oh, beautiful. I love that Seven of Wands. Oh, Strength. The Devil. I love that Devil. This right here, fine viewers, the Lovers card from the Next World Tarot is my absolute favorite card out of any deck ever. I love that so, so much. I mean, they say that a picture is worth 1,000 words, and oh, I love this picture so very much. Out of all of my decks, I would say that this is definitely, just the Next World Tarot in general, is one of my top 5. You know, if shit were hitting the fan and I had to quick go, I would grab this deck. And be quite content with only having this deck. Like, it just, oh, if you don't have this deck, fine viewer, I highly recommend you get it. It is worth every penny. There's also a smaller size. It says it's a smaller size, but I think it's closer to real tarot size. But yeah, Next World Tarot. I love that. Okay, is that... Yes, that is all 15 prompts, fine viewers. Heckins yeah. And I am feeling better. Gave my computer a rest. So that makes me happy. I want to thank you so very much for being here with me, fine viewers. If you have made it to this part of the video, bless you, truly. Comment, like, share, subscribe, do the things to help a small channel grow, and I will see you next time.